Welcome to the SEO Workshop. Today, we're doing a reality check on Claude AI SEO Workflows for 2026, separating the actual data from the viral noise. Let's just immediately toss out those mathematically impossible claims flooding your feed right now. Look, a tool spitting out 1,000 words in 10 seconds, that doesn't equal a guaranteed ranking. When you see someone boasting about a single page hitting position 1 overnight, you really have to ask yourself, well, what is the dashboard not showing? Was it a zero-volume keyword? Was the domain already highly authoritative? Or was it just a temporary SERP fluctuation? Honestly, one isolated result with zero controls isn't a system, it's just an anecdote. Google's algorithm doesn't run on 24-hour magic tricks, and anyone selling you that is completely ignoring the reality of data-backed workflows. The actual paradigm shift for SEOs isn't content generation at all. It's automation driven by Model Context Protocol, or MCP. This is the stuff you should actually be paying attention to. MCP is the technology that lets Claude connect directly to live, outside data sources, rather than just talking to you in a static text box. Right now, major platforms like Ahrefs, Semrush, and Google Search Console can connect directly to Claude through MCP. So what does this actually mean? It means Claude is no longer guessing or hallucinating based on outdated training data. It's pulling your live crawl data, your actual keyword rankings, and your site diagnostics. It reasons across your specific real-time data all in one place. By using terminal-based agents like Claude Code, agencies are completely bypassing the manual pointing and clicking to execute complex technical audits directly. Think about the old way for a second. You'd open a browser, log into an SEO tool, export a CSV, filter in Excel, and then try to write up some analysis. Now, you just use a terminal interface to query the data directly. The agent connects via that MCP server we just talked about and does the heavy lifting for you. This is a massive structural change for technical SEO teams. We're moving away from web interfaces and moving toward executing direct, logic-based queries against live site diagnostics. And the impact on efficiency here, it's highly measurable. When you're connected to an Ahrefs MCP server, the time it takes to find canonical errors, duplicate title tags, and no index mistakes drops from an average of 8 hours down to roughly 2 hours. 2 hours. That is a huge reduction in technical audit cycle times. Again, this isn't about churning out more spammy blog posts. It's about executing rigorous, necessary technical hygiene at scale. Finding complex crawling anomalies across an enterprise-level site without a human having to manually verify every single flagged URL, that is where the true ROI of Claude is being realized by working professionals this year.
Section 1, AI Citation Visibility. The metric replacing the blue link.
Moving beyond technical audits, traditional Google rankings are no longer the exclusive goal here. We now have to measure whether AI platforms are actually citing your pages. If your whole strategy is just publishing content and checking a standard rank tracker, you're flying blind in 2026. Tools like Brand Radar are absolutely crucial now because they track your share of voice and your citation history inside AI answers. They expose if your strategy is actually working. Think about it. When a user asks an AI platform a direct question relevant to your industry, are you the source it provides? These dashboards track your visibility across Claude, ChatGPT, and Perplexity over time. It functions almost exactly like a traditional rank tracker, but for AI citations instead of those standard blue links. Monitoring the share of voice against your competitors is now a mandatory metric for any serious SEO operation. Now, counterintuitively, when it comes to analyzing this data, bigger is not always better. Recent Search Engine Land benchmarking reveals that newer flagship reasoning models actually perform worse on simple SEO tasks. Why? Because they invent complexity that just isn't there. Standard models execute straightforward, well-defined SEO analysis with much higher accuracy. The advanced reasoning models, the ones grabbing all the headlines, they tend to overthink simple datasets, trying to find deep hidden patterns where none exist. So for routine keyword clustering or basic tag analysis, save yourself the headache and stick to the standard, highly efficient models. Okay, so let's talk about how to actually capture those AI citations. Looking at over 1 million verified AI citations, there is one major structural data point that dictates your visibility right now. And it comes down to a very specific percentage, 44.2%. The data confirms that 44.2% of all AI citations are pulled directly from the first 30% of an article. Let that sink in. Nearly half the time an AI language model decides to use your page as a source, it's grabbing that information from the very beginning of your document. This is literally the most testable and useful insight regarding AI search behavior right now. And the best part? Implementing it costs absolutely nothing. If your most important facts are buried halfway down the page, you lose AI citation eligibility almost entirely. and that's regardless of your traditional SERP rank. Placing a key statistic immediately in paragraph 2 yields extremely high citation odds. But if you place that exact same piece of data down in paragraph 12, the AI parser is highly likely to skip your data in favor of a competitor who just structured their page more efficiently. Even if your content is identical, and even if your page ranks number 1 on Google, burying the lead means the AI is going to skip right over you. You absolutely must stop hiding your best answers at the bottom of the page. Section 2, the execution plan. Here are your prioritized action steps for this week. Let's slow down because this is exactly how working SEO professionals should be integrating this into their workflows today. Step 1, start by connecting just one MCP source. Ahrefs, Google Search Console, pick one. Do not try to wire up 5 different tools on day 1. Just get a feel for the environment first. Then move to step 2. Run a highly specific query. Don't ask the AI to vaguely improve SEO. Vague prompts yield useless hallucinated advice. You have to constrain the agent with hard data parameters. This right here is what a real automation workflow looks like. You're pulling actual constrained data points directly into the terminal. A prompt like this: find all keywords where my position is between 8 and 25, with impressions over 50 in the last 90 days, sorted by opportunity size. See? It forces the model to execute a precise analytical task. It finds low click-through rate opportunities based on your actual site data. That is how you leverage AI for rigorous SEO analysis, entirely devoid of the viral hype. Next up, step 3, manually check your visibility on platforms like Perplexity or ChatGPT for your core business queries. If someone asks a question your business should answer, do you actually show up in the AI response? Check it. Then, for step 4, take your top 3 performing pages and restructure them. Apply that 30% rule we just discussed. Push your absolute best, most citable fact, statistics, and direct answers right into the top third of the page. Finally, step 5. This is a non-negotiable rule for professional SEOs. You have to treat every single AI recommendation as a draft. You must verify the output before you publish every single time. An AI agent running an audit might flag an issue, sure, but a human expert still needs to confirm that implementing the proposed fix won't break your site's architecture. AI is an incredibly powerful diagnostic tool, but it is definitely not a completely autonomous strategist. Before you close out this breakdown, I want you to audit your own top-performing page and ask yourself this exact question. Open your highest traffic post right now. Is the core answer, the main data point, or the primary value proposition actually located in the first 30% of the text? Or did you bury it at the bottom to try and keep users scrolling? Because if it's the latter, you're actively sacrificing your AI citation visibility. If this breakdown saved you from chasing a fake ranking system and gave you actual deployable workflows, subscribe to the SEO Workshop for more data-backed reality checks. And hey, drop the most unrealistic Claude SEO claim you've seen in your feed down in the comments below, and we will pull the data to fact-check it next.